Alright, I'm going to do the right side. So let's start. Find the prime factorization of 144. Ooh, purple. Okay. 144. Two numbers that equal 144. I'll do 12 and 12. You could have done 2 and 72. There's tons of choices here. So 12 and 12. Okay, that works for me. 12 can be broken up into 2 and 6. Circle the 2 because it's prime. 6 goes further into 2 and 3. And that's done. The other side will be exactly the same. 2 and 6. Circle the 2. And the 6 is 2 and 3. Circle, circle. So 144 is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 2 times another 2. That's 4 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then times a 3 here, and times a 3. Or an exponential, or using exponents, we can write this a little shorter. There's 2 to the 4th power because there are 4 2's times 3 to the 2nd power because there are 2 2's. Okay? Next one, simplify. Ooh, order of operations, 4 to the 2nd times 3 minus 8 plus 24 divided by 3 and then divided by 8 again. Yikes. Alright, so order of operations says we do the parentheses, so let's ignore everything. Copy that. We're not going to work with that. Copy the 3 minus, and let's do inside the parentheses. Okay. Inside the parentheses, you have a choice between doing 8 plus 24 or 24 divided by 3. Well, you know division comes first, so you have to do 24 divided by 3. And 24 divided by 3, I'll do it up here. It's 8. So now you have 8 plus 8, and that all equals 16. And then let me copy the back part, divided by 8. Okay? So our parentheses are taken care of because there's nothing else to do, so 16 stays there. You leave it in parentheses. That's probably not a bad idea. And we do exponents. 4 to the 2nd power is 4 times 4, not 4 times 2, which gives you 16, times 3, minus, we have a 16 here, divided by 8. Okay? Our parentheses are done, our exponents are done. Now we go to our next step. It's multiplication or division, whichever comes first. And multiplication came first, and we'll do that first. 16 times 3 is 48. Minus, and we can do this right now, 16 divided by 8 is 2. Final answer, 46. Okay? Where are we? 3 or 6. We're doing the right side, by the way. Express the area in 2 ways. And we have a lady singing in the background. Not my fault. It's the wife's fault. So, okay. Let's leave it like that. And it's a rectangle. We want to find the area of the rectangle. We can do it in 2 ways. One is to find it in parts, this part first, and then this part. How are we going to do that? We're going to use the distributive property. Okay, so we got the 7 attacking the 12, or the m, first, plus the 7 attacking the 12, using multiplication. That's one way to show the area. Another way is pretending that this rectangle is one whole rectangle, so the side is still a 7, but the length here, let's just fix this rectangle a little bit more. The length, instead of saying it's one part's 12 and the other part's m, we can join them and we'll call them 12 plus m, because it's 12 plus whatever m is, which we don't know, and that's fine. So to find the area of a rectangle is base times height. So here, the height's 7, and the base, or the length, I should say, is 12 plus m. Okay? So here we got 2 ways. Next one, 9 9 times 75. What is that equivalent to? Okay. All right. Look at your multiple choices, guys. Okay. You know that your choices are, we're playing with the numbers 70 and 5. Okay. Look at your multiple choices and use it to your advantage. So we want to break up 75 into two numbers. So according to the multiple choices, they broke it up into 70 and 5. Okay. So how can we use 70 and 5 to multiply 9 times 75? Well, you're going to first take 9, multiply by 70, okay? And then you're going to multiply 9 and multiply by 5. It's basically what we're doing, okay? And I'm going to put a parenthesis over here, and I'll put a parenthesis over here. And we're going to obviously add the products to get the same answer as if we would have multiplied 9 times 75. So the only multiple choice that looks like this is, let me see, it's C. Okay, although it's backwards, it says 70 times 9 and then 5 times 9. Okay, it's the same thing. Remember community property? You can change the order, but the product stays the same. Okay. 11. What do we have? 4 times 8 in expanded form. Again, don't evaluate this, just write it in expanded form. So you got 4, which is the base, and the exponents tells you to multiply the base by itself 8 times. So we got 4 times 4, 4, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, and 8 times. Okay. Next one is what are the common factors of 12 and 40? Okay. 12 and 40, common factors. All the numbers that multiplied give you 12. So list them in pairs. It's usually easier. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. 5 doesn't go. 6 goes, but we already wrote it. So once your factors start repeating, you know you're done listing them. So 40, 1 and 40. And you got 2 and 20. 3 doesn't go. 4 and 10. 5 and 8. 6 doesn't go. 7 doesn't go. 8 we already wrote, so we can stop because we're repeating our factors. So the common factors are the 1 because they share the 1. Why is this not writing or why is it moving? The 2 is shared. The 4 is shared. And that's it. So the common factors, 1, 2, 4. Okay, those are all the factors that they share. Next one. 5 times 4 times, oh, okay, 5 times 4. And we have a little lag here. 5 times 4 plus 5 times 7. If we remember how we did this from the left side, okay, I actually did this. I know that 5 times 4 is 20. And 5 times 7 is 35. That gives me 55. Okay. Equivalent means the same. So look at your multiple choices. A, B, C, and D. Which of those 4 choices will give you an answer of 55? A, 5 times 47. No, way too much. B, 5 times parentheses 4 times 7. Again, might be too much because 4 times 7 is 28, and then you multiply by 5 will give you a little bit too much of an answer. Okay, too big of an answer. C. C, on letter C you have 5 times 4 plus 7 inside the parentheses. Okay, 4 plus 7 is 11. And if you multiply with a 5 that's outside, you get 55. Correct answer C. Okay. So for 15, evaluate each of the multiple choice answers. Okay, and see which one equals to the original one. Okay. 17. LCM of 30 and 36. let's do this via prime factorization and Venn diagram, okay? 30, let me break this up. You get 3 and 10. 10 is 2 and 5. Easy enough. Circle, circle, because they're all prime. And let's see, 36. 4 and 9. 4 is 2 and 2. And 9 is 3 and 3. Oh, that was easy. Okay, now we're going to take those numbers and put them on a Venn diagram. And why am I... Okay, no idea where these are moving. Let me erase it. Okay. And let's go back here. Alright, so circle, circle. Hopefully it's not big. This is my 30. This is my 36. And then 36. So what do they share in common? They share, let's see, a 2, and I'll cross that out. That 2 is that 2. I'll put it in the middle. They share a 3. This is 3. And I'll put that in the middle. They don't share anything else. So the 5 that's left over here goes over here. There's a 2 here that wasn't crossed out, and a 3 here that wasn't crossed out, so we put it here. Remember, to find the GCF, you would multiply the 2 in the middle, but since we're not interested in that, we're interested in the LCM, we take all the numbers. So you get 5 times 2 times 3 times 2 again times 3. We want to multiply all the numbers into 2 circles, okay? So let's see, 5 and 2 is 10, 10 and 3 is 30, 30 and 2 is 60, 60 and 3 is 180. LCM is 180. Where are we? 19. Using exponents expression. Okay, so again, we want to use exponents to rewrite that expression. So you got 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 7 times 7 times 7. Jeez. Really? 1, 2, 3, 2, and 5. Alright, so the 2 is only written once, so that you can leave it as that. The 3 is written 3 times, so it's the base 3 and multiply by itself 3 times. That's exponent times 5. Let's see, 5 is 1, 2, exponent of 2 times 7, which is base of 7, and multiply by itself 3 times. Okay. What do we have next? Okay, equal bags. So there's 9 bags, goodie bags. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have, again, pens, pencils, erasers. So each bag has the same amount of pens. So if, for example, this bag had 2 pens, okay, all bags would have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Pencils, if this bag had 3 pencils, all the other bags would have the same amount. 3 pencils, 3 pencils, 3 pencils. And same thing with the erasers. So look at your multiple choices, okay, and 9 bags. You're going to have to look for a multiple choice that has multiples of 9. Okay, look at A, 27 pens. So if I have 27 pens and 9 bags, can I give them out evenly? So 27 divided by 9, it works. So this bag would have 3 pens, the next one 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and would all have the same amount of pens. 72 pencils. Well, if we divide 72 and 9, you get 8. So that also works. Every bag would have 8 pencils. 62 erasers. It's, let's see, 62 erasers, and I had 9 bags, and I had to find out how many erasers I could put in each bag. So 9 does not go into 62 evenly. 9 times 7 is 63, so that's too much. So 9 times 6 is 54. And you'll get a remainder of 8. So all the bags, this one have 9, 9, 9, I'm sorry, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and 6, and the last one have 8, which is not make them even. So that doesn't work. So look at your other choices, okay? And B, 18 will B will not work. Why? 18 is not 18 is a multiple of 9 because 9 times 2 is 18, so that's good. 36 is a multiple of 9 because 9 times 4 is 36, but 28 is not a multiple of 9. Okay, so that's not going to work. C, 45, it works. 9 times 5 is 45. 54 works. 9 times 6 is 54. And 9 times 1 is 9. 9 is going to work. So C is your answer, and apparently D is also the answer. So for this question, C and D will work. Okay, let's see, 54 pens, 9 times 6 54, 18 pencils, 9 times 3 is 18, so that works. And 99 erasers, 9 times 11, so that also works. So for 23, there's a little mistake. Correct answer is C and D. Okay, and D. All right. Let's see, where are we? 25. Find the GCF of 16, 32, and 40. So when you have three numbers, the easiest way or simplest way is to do it the ladder method, slide method. Okay, pick a prime factor that's common to all those. Prime number that's common factor to all of those. Forgive me, sorry. And let's start with 2. 2 goes into 16 8 times, into 32 16, into 20, into 40 20. Can I use 2 again? Yes, because they're all even. So 2 goes into 8 4 times, into 16 8 times, into 20 10 times. Can I use 2 again? Yes, I can, because they're all even. So 2 goes into 4 2 times, into 8 4 times, into 10 5 times. Can I use 2 again? No, because 5 is not even. 3 is not going to work for everybody. 4 is not going to work for everybody, and 5 is not going to work. So we are done. How do I find the GCF? We multiply the numbers on the side. So GCF is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Where are we? Tina. Tina made the greatest number of gift bags possible so that her 18 cubes, 24 lollipops, and 36 stickers were equally placed in each bag. How many cubes were in each bag? Okay. There's a mistake here in this question. Okay. Because it makes no sense. So we know how many cubes there are. Ignore 27, please. Okay. I'll go over in class on Monday. Next one, 29. Multiples of 8 and 20. Multiples of 8 and 20 that are less than 100. Okay. So let's do 8. Let's do 20. Okay. 8. Let's list the multiples. 8, 16, 24, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and 96. 20, 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm not going to write 100 because we want multiples that are less than 100. So what do they share? They share 40. And they also share 80. So multiples that they share that are less than 100 are they share 40 and 80. Okay, that's it. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, guys, email. Use the contact form on the class website. Okay, and that's it.